Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a deck review. Hey, today we're gonna look at the Trawlers from Daniel Madison. When the seagulls follow the trawler, it is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. This is a quote from Eric Cantona. He's a soccer star. Eric was being harassed at a game by a fan, and when he went into the locker room, he ended up kicking this person. Eric was sentenced to 100 hours of community service for this assault, and afterwards, this quote is what he told the press. When the seagulls follow the trawler, it is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. It's kind of a commentary, a really negative commentary about the crowds or the masses and how gullible they are and how subject they are to whim. Eric came across, of course, as being deep, being philosophical, and Daniel Madison obviously picked up on that and used that inspiration in his deck. If you don't know what a trawler is a fishing vessel. Trawls are nets that are pulled along the bottom of the sea at a mid-water depth, and that they do is they drag. So they're getting pulled behind the boat and other trawlers together. They all kind of work together, and they actively drag or pull this net through the water behind their ship. And so what ends up happening is seagulls follow these boats because they think they're gonna catch the overflow of fish. The tuck case is all done in white and this navy blue. The tuck case is meant to be inspired by the Steamboat deck. Steamboat cards are very similar as far as tuck case color and just minimalism. Daniel said that he also wanted to use the B Diamondback deck as the inspiration for the cards. So this is kind of like a crossbreed between a Steamboat tuck case and a B Diamondback deck. The tuck case has Madison's logo there at the top, and there's a thin blue frame. It does say Madison Trawlers down there at the bottom. Both sides are completely blank. The bottom says Daniel Madison and that they are made from Cardamundi. The top has Daniel Madison's logo, and of course the back design is the back design of the cards. The tongue flap has a 9 of clubs reveal, and that is pretty much it for the tuck case. Let's take a look at these cards. Like I said, these cards are printed by Cardamundi. Daniel has often expressed his love of the Copag 310 stock, and so he wanted a deck of cards that replicated that. Daniel's been impressed with Cardamundi's printing process. The back design is his logo as a mirrored image, top and bottom, and when those two images come together, they make a diamond shape. And this is a casino back, so that means it has a full bleed. The image goes all the way to the edges. And no, don't ask me, it is not a marked deck. There's no jokers with this deck. You are gonna get 2 extra cards though. One is a Madisonist, kind of like a business card that has Daniels.com. And the other one is just a picture of Daniel Madison holding his stuffed crow, Charlie. Also with this deck, you'll get 2 extra cards. One is a 9 of clubs. That'll go great with that 9 of clubs reveal that was on the tuck case. And the King of Diamonds, which is also depicted as Daniel Madison. And extra cards are great because you can always use them for a card to impossible location effect. Your ace of spades is not the power ace, it is a small ace, and so the pip is standard. All your pips and indice cards are also standard and will be completely recognizable, which makes this deck perfect for gameplay. Your power ace is the ace of diamonds, and it is made up of Daniel's mirrored logo, top and bottom, comes together, makes a diamond, and it does say Madisonist there in the center. For the most part, your core cards are completely standard as well. However, they've only been colored with the blacks and reds, and this color palette is Daniel's favorite, and you'll see that a lot on his decks. You'll also notice that the King of Diamonds, his card, has that 9 of clubs reveal again on one of his hands. The other hand has the Madison logo. And then you have one more card in the deck that has a card reveal on it, and that is the King of Spades. If you look right at his sword, there's a 9 of Spades reveal. Well, that's pretty much everything I can say about how the cards look, but you also want to know how they're gonna feel. I can take 10 of these cards and put them in a caliper, measure them, and compare them against other decks. 10 of these cards in the caliper come to 3.07. 3.07 is thick. These are thick cards, okay? So if you like thick cards, cards that are sturdy, cards that will last you a good long time, this is a great deck. The Copags that I mentioned earlier, they're actually 311. So this deck is a little thinner than the Copag 310s, just a tiny bit. You probably won't be able to tell the difference between 0.07 and 0.11. So to you, they're probably gonna feel exactly the same. Well, that's everything I can say about the Trawlers from Daniel Madison. Of course, you're going to want to go to his YouTube page and subscribe. Daniel puts out great content all the time. Daniel puts out tutorials, he puts out vlogs, he puts out opinion pieces, he talks about magic, performance, and the like. Plus, he's just really fun to watch. Thank you again for watching. Thank you again for subscribing and being a part of Magic Orthodoxy. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.